No, it's incredible. Look, anyone can make it fly. What a show. I didn't do any setup. Good morning, guys. I'm Mr. Hobby, and welcome to this new unboxing video of mine, plus the flight test of this fantastic radio-controlled helicopter, which is a scale replica of the Messerschmitt BO-105 produced by Flywing-RC. Incredible. Basically, Flywing-RC offers us a collection of beautifully scaled down radio-controlled helicopters that not only look amazing but also fly exceptionally well. That is primarily because they are fully equipped with the truly excellent flight controller scale system, which is directly derived from the advanced H2 model. So their best available flight controller, which ensures these models have excellent flying capabilities, starting with GPS assisted flight, allowing us to maintain a fixed position while flying our helicopter. Plus, it has automatic return to home. And then there are other smart features that we'll see shortly during the test. But now, guys, enough with the chit chat. Let's get straight to the unboxing. Here's what you'll find inside the box of this fantastic model. Of course, the 470 scale helicopter itself. You'll find its fly ski remote control, a computerized transmitter equipped with a touch LCD display that allows us to handle various programming tasks. And there are a lot of them. You'll also find tools for disassembling and reassembling this fantastic helicopter, the charger that allows us to charge a 4-cell LiPo battery. But that's not all. With this useful piece of equipment, we can also safely transition the battery into storage mode in case we need to store the model for an extended duration of several weeks or months. The USB to USB-C cable for connecting its flight controller, remember, is the ACE derived from the H2 directly to the PC for programming and making various adjustments, such as recalibrating the gyroscopes. Of course, the 4 blades couldn't be missing, because remember, this model is equipped with a 4-blade rotor, which can basically be installed easily with a click. Look, guys, and believe me, since I'm at it, I'll install them, all 4 of them. Right here, live, guys, easy as can be. Check out how cool this system is that Flywing has adopted to make transport easier for us. Once installed, they're already calibrated and balanced, which will then allow us to fly without vibrations. All done here at Flywing-RC. Of course, you'll find the link below in the description of this video where you can purchase it. And if you use the coupon Mr. Hobby, all uppercase, you'll immediately get a 10% discount. I haven't forgotten about it. Guys, it's included in the package. Since this product is ready to fly, it comes in the box with this fantastic 4S 5000 milliamp hour LiPo battery, stickers, tools for disassembly and reassembly, the instruction manual in English, and a quick guide to the various features and characteristics. And last but not least, this fantastic helicopter. This is a stunning RC model in 1:470 scale of the BO-105 helicopter. Just look at how beautiful this bright, vibrant yellow paint job is. We also have the finishing touches on the tips of the 4 rotor blades, which are also finished in yellow. This cockpit, where we can, as we like, install the cockpit and possibly a pilot, not included in the box, but what can we do? Look at this fantastic rotor, it looks real, guys. This model is powered by a powerful brushless motor. As for the main rotor, and not only that, also for the tail rotor, is powered by a powerful brushless motor. Medium. With this radio, we can control this helicopter professionally, and now I'll quickly explain to you what are these 4 levers on it for. This lever arms the motor, thus activating the main rotor and the rear one. They start spinning until they reach a certain preset revolutions per minute for takeoff, which is called idle up U01. Then we have this extended control lever, which gives us the ability to choose between soft, normal, and sport modes, effectively fine-tuning the model's overall responsiveness during the flight. Then we have this other lever which allows us to switch between GPS mode or attitude mode, which provides self-stabilization MN. It does not use GPS assistance, so it will not hold its position and will not perform RTH, that is return to home, but by activating it, in this way the model will automatically return to the starting point, and that's not all. This other lever is currently set to off. If we switch it to C-turn, the model will allow us to control it using only 2 channels, namely the elevator channel. And pitch is the yaw, so the rudder. Basically, since I fly in mode 1, I could pilot this helicopter using only this stick. Elevator up, elevator down, yaw left, yaw right. Why is that? Because when this function is active, basically the system, the flight controller, mixes the roll, the ailerons, according to what's needed during flight, all automatically. It's awesome, guys. And now you might ask me, but how does it actually manage to maintain altitude? It does it on its own because this model is also equipped with a barometer. Once we've set it, for example, at 2 meters high, 3 meters high, the model manages the altitude completely autonomously. Of course, it still lets us lower or raise the altitude using the collective stick, which is the throttle stick. But in helicopters, the throttle always stays at a fixed RPM point. Let's say it's manually configured and set by us on the transmitter within the motor curve function settings. To remove this protective canopy, the process is very simple and straightforward. Basically, in this newer version, they've adopted a convenient quick release and quick attach system. Here, you just need to firmly grasp and pull the small release lever located directly underneath it, and the canopy comes off, revealing all the electronic and mechanical parts of the helicopter. A professional system managed by this FC model, which is the latest version available, so it's equipped with the ACE FC. For scale helicopters, a realistic 4-blade rotor made entirely with CNC machining, including this swash plate, powerful servos with metal gears, reinforced blades equipped with an airfoil profile. Then we have navigation lights on this new version. Here they are, 3 of them. And a multicolor LED directly on the FC, which indicates the status of the various flight modes and whether or not we've acquired the signal. The GPS is also equipped with an ESC with a fully aluminum case to better dissipate heat, rated at 60 amps. An all-in-one that manages both the main motor and the tail motor, both of which are brushless and extremely powerful. Now, lastly, we have this main gear, which is basically made with helical gears, just like those installed on all high-end professional helicopters. Well, yes, guys, this model was made in a professional style. Even though it's a ready to fly, it gives us a sense of professionalism right from the start. Beautiful finishes, like the stamped rivets on the fuselage, which is made of fiberglass with plywood formers and carbon reinforcements. Completely similar, identical to those that cost thousands of euros. So when it arrives, we will immediately start to sense the professionalism of this model, both in terms of its mechanical and aesthetic features, as well as in flight, where during the test, I truly felt a product, a professional feedback. Here, guys, the carbon roving is right here on the canopy, which serves as a reinforcement that truly shows the level of professionalism Flywing-RC offers with their collection of scaled-down helicopters. Really beautiful and of a certain standard. The transmitter is powered by 4 rechargeable AA batteries, or double. And of course, it's already programmed. You don't have to do anything else except turn on your model. After power up, set it to GPS mode, then install the LiPo battery onto the model. And secure it further. With this Flywing strap, the battery comes with adhesive Velcro, so it stays firmly in place. Onboard the model, let's not forget to set the motor switch to stop. After turning on the transmitter, connect the battery's XT60 connector to the ESC. At this point, the flight controller will beep and we'll see the swash plate move. There it is, guys, which indicates the FC has finished initializing. Depending on the spot, let's say the takeoff point and the flat surface where we've placed the helicopter. With this quick release latch, we can quickly install the canopy onto the model. There you go, just a few seconds, guys, and we're ready to fly. I believe that these models made by Flywing-RC are also suitable for all those pilots, professionals, and collectors. Experts who want to add a 470 scale model to their collection. Because they really are well made, both aesthetically and mechanically. And they can be programmed on the PC using their professional flight controller based on the H2, also produced by Flywing-RC, so you can add incredible performance to the model. Guys, are you as eager as I am to see the flight test? So let's go! Now guys, to be able to take off, remember that the LED on the flight controller must be green, as well as the one on the right side of the helicopter. Like right now, if it's not green but red, you can calibrate the compass by picking up the helicopter and rotating it 360 degrees like this. Then place the helicopter back again on the takeoff and landing spot. And you'll see that almost every time the LED turns green again. At this point, we need to get ready for flight, so we have to follow this procedure. Stick all the way down to the side position. Release both control sticks after waiting for 3 seconds, and then toggle the lever into the run position. Now, the model begins spinning the blades, which will reach the specific preset RPM values configured in the flight controller. Alternatively, this occurs according to the throttle curve programmed on the radio, which will allow us to safely take off. Now all you have to do is give collective stick on the throttle to make the helicopter lift. Shall we try? It stays right there. Guys, it's all autonomous. It hovers on its own, even at low altitude. And today it's really windy, guys. No, it's incredible. Look, anyone can fly it. Isn't it amazing? I didn't actually do any setup. Ready to fly. How cool is that? Fixed point. Okay, guys, I'm excited to do this flight test right away. Let's proceed immediately. Let's give the command to arm the motors. At this point, the blades make a little ticking sound, and all we have to do is set the switch to run. And the model will start spinning the rotors. Here we go. Of course, to take off, you just need to give a bit of collective. Here we go, guys. Let's gain some altitude. Incredible. There's also a strong wind today. And we're flying. Look at the status LEDs. On one side, it's flashing red, on the other green, which indicates that the GPS mode is active. Remember something very important. During the entire flight, do not move the switch you set to run to stop. The helicopter will fall. But look at this wind, look at the tree, guys. And the system manages all the yaw movements well. I'm not doing anything. It's suitable for everyone, anyone. Anyone can fly this fantastic model from Flywing-RC right from the start. Let's move away from the takeoff point to carry out the flight test. Look at how well it controls itself. All I have to do is move the sticks a little to change the direction of the model, but we can even fly. Right now I have it set to soft. So basically, if I push the stick all the way, look, it tends to move forward slowly. I can easily turn around once again and come right back. Look at this, guys. It is absolutely incredible. Now, let's head over to the main flight area together. Right here in front of us. I want to emphasize that before you go flying in a certain place, you need to check the D-Flight map and see if flying there is allowed. Just like it's allowed in this fantastic place. Additionally, you must always install the QR code on the model, which you can download from the D-Flight website, and have the A1, A3 license. Because this model weighs about 1.5 kilos when ready to fly. So we need to have these 3 requirements. A 1 to A3 license, a suitable location on D-Flight, and the QR code installed on the model, even if not visible. It just needs to be on the model and the manufacturer. Flywing claims a flight time of about 22 minutes. However, this is closely tied to the type of flight you plan to do. But look at that strobe light under the tail, guys. Just imagine how these LEDs look when it starts to get dark. Okay, let's fly. Right now it's a soft flight according to the flight controller. Look, it's incredible. This helicopter is just incredible. It maintains altitude on its own. I'm not giving any pitch. It keeps the altitude by itself. But in this case, I also have to play a bit with the roll because I haven't activated the smart function yet. The C tone, which I'm going to activate now. And so we'll see how it behaves just by operating the left stick in this case, because I've set the transmitter to mode 1, but we can still set it in 4 different modes, all through the display, which has touchscreen functionality. Let's gain a bit of altitude. We've activated that function, and now let's move forward with pitch. Look, I'm not doing anything. I'm turning with the tail. It's also automatically controlling the roll. Look how cool this is. It doesn't even lose altitude thanks to the barometer installed on the flight controller. Incredible. This is awesome, guys. Look at what an amazing thing Flywing-RC has created. Remember, the link where you can buy this fantastic model or choose another one from their amazing collection is below. I've put it down here for you in the comments and in the description, especially for this video. So you'll find it both in the description and in the first comment. Look, I don't know. Look how easy it is. Okay, I let go of the controls and it holds itself in place. Stop, stop, managed by the GPS. Now let's make it a bit more responsive in normal mode, actually normal. Careful, you shouldn't set it to stop, otherwise you'll crash, okay? Look how much more it tilts, see? It starts moving much faster. Look, I'm making a figure 8 with just one finger. Okay, let's switch to sport mode. Wow, look how fast it goes. Let's increase the pitch a bit. But look how fast it goes with just one finger, guys. Amazing. Mr. Hobby is thrilled with this model. The Messersmith BO-105 in ADAC livery is beautiful. But today, it really gives you an advantage. Okay, let's switch back to soft mode. Always be careful not to set it to stop. See how many times I'm telling you? Am I not saying it? Then don't say it crashed the helicopter. In fact, I invite Flywing to add a safety switch that can't be moved so easily. Okay, let's switch to ATT mode. Now the helicopter drifts with the wind. Look, it's going backwards with the wind. Once you become more experienced, you can basically fly almost in manual mode. Let's turn off the C-turn function so I can also control the roll. And now we're flying in semi-manual mode, even though the auto-stabilization feature remains active. In soft mode, so slow flight. Let's switch to normal. So I have to say that Flywing has equipped this model, let's say with this feature that basically simulates full manual mode. Okay. Because look, the helicopter still keeps drifting. Look, even if I let go of the controls, it becomes basically like a fully manual pilot-controlled helicopter while still keeping self-stabilization. Let's switch to sport mode and see how fast it goes. Just look at how fast it goes. Guys, it's honestly just like a real helicopter. Just look at that. What an absolutely incredible show, guys. What a spectacular show. What can I even say? Guys, it is officially approved, super approved by Mr. Hobby himself. It is truly incredible. Just look at it go. Okay, this is just amazing. At this point, let's switch back to GPS mode. The helicopter stops. Let's switch to soft mode, lower the tail, and see how the return to home function works. Remember that we marked the spot on the table where the H is for takeoff? Of course, during the descent, we can still steer the helicopter so that it lands more or less exactly at the takeoff point. And so at this point, all that's left is to basically do a return to home. Here we go, guys, it's gaining altitude. The function can be deactivated at any time, and now it's heading to the takeoff point to perform a perfect landing. Look, it's doing everything on its own. It turns, calculates, and operates. And at this point, I really hope it lands at that predetermined spot, which is actually quite tight. It doesn't seem very precise to me, but as I was saying, you can always adjust it yourself using the sticks. But let's see where it lands. Let's see where it comes down. Here we go, almost exactly. At the takeoff point, it even shuts off the motors. But just to be safe, we put the switch that stops the motors to stop. Incredible, really impressive. Guys, made available by Flywing-RC for us enthusiasts. So what do you think? Did you like this model? I liked it a lot. Produced by Flywing-RC, a fantastic company that provides us with these products. A collection of scaled down radio controlled helicopters for every taste, beautifully made, equipped with incredible flight mechanics. Of course, if you want to buy one, you can do so by clicking below in the description of this video, where you'll find a link that will take you directly to the Flywing product page. Or you can choose the model you like the most. And if you write Mr. Hobby in all caps in the coupon section, you'll immediately get a 10% discount. Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you soon with my new flight test. Guys, goodbye from Mr. Hobby.